guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Oluwayemisi, as you already know, and some people call me Shante. So today I'm going to be kicking off the Valentine makeup series that is from now till Valentine's Day. I'm going to be doing like makeup looks that are like Valentine inspired because I'm a lover girl, as you already know. If you don't know, now I put it out there. I'm a lover girl. I love everything that has to do with love, and Valentine is a big deal for me. Yeah. Even though I'm not a baby, I still always feel like a baby during Valentine's season. Like, I want the flowers, I want the gifts, I want the whole thing. Yeah. So I'm going to be doing a look that is Valentine inspired today. I might have the final look right here, I'm not sure, but this will be like the look that I'll be creating today. Is quite intense, yes, but that is what I'm gunning for. I'm going to be doing like playing around like colors and all of that throughout this series. Yeah, also during this Valentine series, please pardon my rusty voice. I have a cough that has refused to go away. So I'm going to be using the NUBANBEAUTY, the new brush set which they sent to me. Yeah! So I'm going to be trying this out today, and for subsequent the Valentine inspired looks, I'm going to be using these brushes. And a lot of people ask me like, what do I need to get as a beginner? Basic tools for like my everyday makeup and everything. And one thing that I always say is that you need like a good brush set. Once you can invest in like a quality brush set, you can use it for like years without it getting spoiled or without you having to replace it. So this is definitely a brush set that I'm going to be recommending for your everyday makeup look. It's pretty, like, it just has the basic tools and a beauty blender, and I think it's retails for 16,500, which is a fair amount for a brush set that you've been using for years. It has about 11 pieces of brushes and then one pro blending sponge. So yeah, my opinion, I think this is actually a good buy. And yeah, throughout this series I'm going to be showing you how I'll be making use of this brush set. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you subscribed. I hope you drop a comment. I hope you stay and watch till the end. I hope you find this tutorial very helpful. I love to hear from you and read from you. And just before I keep on rambling on and on, I guess we'll chat later, yeah, after I'm all glammed up. So first things first, I'm going to run along to fix my brows, and I'm going to be using the BrowPowa from BMO today, and this pulley from the NUBANBEAUTY brush set. I'm going to be doing that off camera and then I'll be right back. So yes, I'm back with my brows done, and they're kind of awkward today, but we're just going to use it like that. Like, I'm tired of actually trying to correct it, so I'm just going to leave it like this. Like, anybody got that time? So today, because of the kind of look I'm going for, I'm going to be doing something that I've never done before. I'm going to try to use like a liquid lipstick as a transition color. Now this is me going out of my comfort zone because that thing actually scares me. Like, I'm like, how is this going to blend? Is it going to dry up pretty fast and all of that? But I've seen a lot of people do it and it works out, so I'm gonna be trying that today. So I'm going to taking my Yangabeauty lipstick in the shade red. I'm not going to put it directly on my eyes. I'm just going to put a bit on the back of my hand. I'm going to take a blending brush. This is also from NUBAN. I'm going to tap onto it, and then I'm just going to use that I'm just going to blend this out on my crease. It's actually blending out really nicely, not as difficult as I thought. Wow. And so just before this settles and dries up, I'm going to go into my by the BMO palette. I'm going to take this reddish transition color from there, and I'm just going to use that to like set and smoke out the outer corner. And basically just like put that all over the red just to like set it. This ends up being like a lot more pigmented than it normally would be. So we have something like this for transition. I'm going to go on ahead and do the same thing to the other eye, then we'll be back for the lead color. And now, as regards using the liquid lipstick, I think I actually like it, and I begin to do this a lot because if I didn't use the liquid lipstick, there is no amount of transition color that I pack on my transition space that it will actually make it like the color this vibrant. It will come up, but it won't be this vibrant. So I think using the liquid lipstick as base like really gave the color like a chance to pop. So now that the transition is okay, I'm going to go into my Ewaronke eyeshadow base. I'm going to use my fingers to tap on this and then pat it on my lid area. this is where I'm going to be putting my lid color. So I'm just going to pat on it and blend it out as I'm doing that. This eyeshadow base actually gets dry, and once it dries, it won't move. So now that we have the base done, yeah, I know I look a little bit crazy, but it's gonna be sorted out in a bit. Just bear with me. I'm going to be going into this single red eyeshadow from Hegaiandesther. It's called Heatwave. It's a red that has like a wet or foil kind of finish. So I'm going to be using that. I'm going to be packing that on my lid space. So now that we have this, I'm going to go back into the first color and just blend out like the transition color with the lid color. And just to deepen my outer corner a little bit, I'm going to be going into this. This is another Hegaiandesther single eyeshadow palette. This is in the shade, I don't know what it's called. I'm just going to pack on that color and just put it on the outer corner and just work that into my crease just a little bit like this. Next, I'm going to move on to line my eyes with a random black gel eyeliner with this NUBANBEAUTY brush as well. It's like a liner brush, so it's kind of like flat and has it pointed, and I'm just going to be using that to apply the gel eyeliner. So now that we have the eyeliner done, I'm still contemplating if I should add like glitters or something to these eyes, but I think for now I'm going to leave it as it is. I'm going to go on to apply my lashes, and for today I'm going to be using the Chibee Luxury Mink lashes. This is in the style Evore. So that's the lashes all done for now. I'm still contemplating something extra to do to the eyes, but for now we're going to leave it like this, and we're just going to move on quickly to the face. So for my face today, I'm first of all going to start off using the Zaron face primer. I'm just going to apply this and rub it all over my face. I'm going to leave this for like a couple of seconds to settle into my skin. I'm not going to be using all the primers that I use for my face because I'm just going to take off this makeup after filming this look. I'm going to go on now to correct my face. So I'm going to be using this to correct my face, all my problem areas. I'm just going to apply it a little. And with this brush from NUBANBEAUTY as well, this has a flat top, and I think it's a foundation brush. It's a brush I'll use for my foundation. I'm just going to use that to blend out this orange corrector. So that's my face corrected. Now I'm going to move on to foundation, and I'm going to be using the Makeupforever HD foundation today. I'm just going to be using a few pumps of this. I really like this foundation. Like, it's not thick, it's very lightweight, and at the same time it lasts like for a very long time. So I'm starting off with 3 pumps, and if I need more I'm just going to add as I proceed. So I think this is okay, but just to cover everything and just to be extra, I'm going to add 1 more pump at the back of my hands. I'm going to use the brush to tap on it, and I'm just going to cover up some more. And I must also mention that I really like this brush. Like, I really like how it feels on the skin, and it blends out like very seamlessly and effortlessly. It's not hard, it's not poking, and at the same time it's doing like the job easily. So now that that is done, I'm going over to highlight with my Colourpop's concealer. And with this punch from NUBANBEAUTY as well, I think it's part of the Christmas holiday collection. It's so pretty. I don't know if you can see it. It's red and black, and it's really cute. I know I don't have to rave about NUBANBEAUTY sponges. Like, I really don't have to talk about them because you know how amazing they are. So I'm just going back with the foundation brush just to blend out the edges of the concealer, just to avoid harsh lines. So moving on to contour with another brush from the NUBANBEAUTY. This is the contour brush, I believe, and I'm going to be using my Black Opal Stick foundation in Black Walnut. Gently apply that. Next, I'm setting my contour with the same brush that I used. To set my highlights, I'm going to be using this tapered brush also from Nuban and my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. Now I'm going to go back to my under eyes with the same Hegaiandesther single eyeshadow, the one in Eat With. I'm just going to first of all use that at the beginning part, and then with the color from the BMO palette, I'm going to go back into that and I'm going to use that to smoke out the ending part. So right now I'm going to go back into the Ewaronke eyeshadow primer and I'm going to be trying to put that in my waterline. And just to add a little bit of more drama to the eyes, I'm going to use the same eyeshadow base to outline my black eyeliner. You're just gonna see what I'm gonna do. I hope I don't regret this. Yeah, so something like this. Now I'm going to go on ahead to apply some mascara on my bottom lashes. So I'm just going to go on ahead to apply some powder all over my face, and I'm going to be using the Zaron Maxi Blend compact powder, and this brush from NUBANBEAUTY as well is the powder brush. To apply some blush on my face, I'm going to be using the Black Radiance blush in Warm Berry and the contour brush I use from the NUBANBEAUTY brush set. And to apply some highlights on my face, I'm going to be going into the Cosmetics Illumination Palette, and this the brush I used to set my powder from the NUBANBEAUTY brush set. I've cleaned off the powder. I'm just going to be taking these two colors here and I'm going to be applying them on the eye points of my cheeks. So we're almost done. I just need to use my lipstick, but I'm confused on what lips to use. So I'm thinking, so for my lipstick, I'm going to be using the Zaron lip pencil in Stallion and the NUBANBEAUTY Pro Matte lipstick in Sassy. So to seal up everything, to plaster it on my face, I'm going to be using the NUBANBEAUTY Seal It Makeup Setting Spray. And I'm just going to be spraying this all over my face. While that is drying, I'm going to go fix my hair and I'll be right back. So guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Please again forgive my rusty voice. I have a cough that has just refused to go away and it is really stressing me out. So this is my first Valentine inspired look. I kind of like how it came out. It was pretty easy to achieve. Well, I was thinking about it in my head. I thought it was going to be more complex than this, but it was quite easy for me to achieve and I like how it turned out. As usual, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please, 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 let's get this family to 1,000 subscribers. I know we can do it. Just tell your friends, your families, and everybody that you know about this girl that is just all about the makeup life on YouTube. Let them subscribe and let's get the numbers up. I believe in you guys. Thank you for tuning in again. I love you guys so much. And just before I go, finally, my thoughts on these brushes remain that they're actually very nice. They were all easy to use and I could actually use some of the brushes for two things. The contour brush, I used it to contour and I also used it to apply my blush. This tapered brush, I used it to apply powder under my eyes and just around my face, the setting powder, and I also used it to apply the highlighter, and they pretty work for all the things I used it for. The beauty sponge blended really great. The bristles are easy, they are soft, they didn't poke me and they didn't fly all over the place. So I really like this brush set. Surprisingly, I liked it way more than I thought I was going to like it. I thought it was just going to be one of those brushes, yeah, but this actually turned out being pretty amazing. So if you can lay your hands on this, I can assure you that it's a good buy and you will thank me later. So that's pretty much what I have for you today. I guess I'll see you in my next video.